What is up, guys? Today we're going to be going over the blog post that Call of Duty just put out today, going over what we're going to be expecting at launch for Modern Warfare 2. So let's get right into that information. So to start out, a lot of it's going to be going over early access to the campaign, which if you don't know, you need a digital edition to the game, not a physical copy. And preloads will begin tomorrow, Wednesday, from when I'm making this at 10 a.m. Pacific time on October 19th, and that's for all platforms, not just PC. So that's good news. And then October 20th on Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific, you'll be able to play the campaign on all platforms. So that's super exciting. The first bit of Modern Warfare 2 is finally going to be out. So then on October 27th at 4 a.m. Pacific time to 9 p.m. Pacific time, there's going to be a regional rollout for all platforms to get the game, to preload it. Then October 27th, you'll be able to see this map for timing of when that is going to be done. And then it officially launches on October 28th. So make sure you got your preloads, make sure you're all set for what time it is, get everything in order so you can make sure that you have that downloaded in time for the actual launch of the game. If you're going to be playing it, the first second it comes out, or when you come home from work, you don't want to have to download 150 gigs or whatever it's going to be. So you have through October 28th through October 15th for preseason of the game before Season 1, which starts on November 16th when Warzone 2 and DMZ will drop, along with some other content and everything else that we've already seen from the launch of the game. December 14th, Season 1 Reloaded introduces raids. We'll read a little bit about raids. Special Ops receives the first episode of raids for operators to master. So that sounds like operators are going to have specific abilities that get them through these raids. Plus another legendary multiplayer map comes to Modern Warfare 2, while Call of Duty Modern Warzone 2 has its first post-launch update. So we have a timeline, more than Halo can say, about what is going to happen at the beginning of this game. An immersive introduction to Warfare 2. You get for campaign completion unlocks, you get a head start. With that, you'll get the Union Guard blueprint for completing it. 4 base operators, a couple of cosmetics, and some double XP tokens for weapon and normal XP. So some good things like that. I believe it's 17 items that you can get, and we'll go over what operators you can unlock for playing the campaign early, which is right here. You'll get Hutch, Chewie, Reyes, and Nova. That Union Guard blueprint is going to be available for completing the campaign. A couple of emblems, calling card, and then the double XP weapon. Here's a list of all 17 or so of those unlocks that you can get. I think it's 17 levels as well, so I think it's 1 unlock per level. I might be wrong on that. Let me know in the comments below if I am wrong and how that's specifically going to work, because I'm not exactly sure. Multiplayer and special ops overview. There will be 12 unique modes, 12 traditional modes, core maps, and 2 ground war modes of battle maps. Super excited for ground war. I'm a big fan of that, but also those 10 traditional maps, which some of them, as this states, will be based in Al Mazrah, so you'll be able to understand the map of Warzone 2 without having to actually play it for some of those main POIs that are multiplayer maps. So I think that's actually a really great idea. And then other maps in Las Almas, major place of interest within Modern Warfare 2's campaign. Las Almas is in Central America region with a similar footprint to Al Mazrah. In multiplayer, the region will host a split of core and battle maps. So that means it's probably like 1-1 or 2-1 or something along those lines. And then there'll be a couple of multiplayer maps within the rest of the world as well. Like we've seen the F1 circuit in Singapore. I think that'll be a really fun map and kind of change things up from, maybe desert or a little bit of worn wear and tear type places like we kind of got through the beta of multiplayer. Special ops and raids coming in Season 1. This is an evolution of the special ops mode from Modern Warfare 2019. This co-op experience will initially feature 3 missions at launch, all taking place in Al Mazrah. So really utilizing that Modern Warfare or Warzone 2 map. Wow, couldn't think of the word. Low profile, infiltrate a town in the dead of night to uncover intel and evidence left behind by Al-Qatala before exfiltrating stealth is key to survival. Wow, having a hard time with words right now. Denied area. Multiple SAM turrets are preventing reinforcements from entering El Mazrah. With the help of a vehicle, navigate through the winding streets of a suburb and destroy them, then speed over to the exfil plane to escape. And I know these kind of sound simple, but I guarantee there's going to be a lot more that goes into this. And then this one, Defender Mount Isaiah, a love letter to fans of survival modes. Defend the observatory from increasingly difficult waves of enemies attempting to detonate bombs. Between each wave, operators can spend cash to get items such as kill streaks, self-revive kits, and armor plates. So this almost seems like a take almost on zombies, but you're just going up against waves of enemies, and maybe they don't act like zombies, but still seems like a really cool game mode that I'm definitely going to try out. Special ops operators will have access to a backpack to store equipment and one of the 3 kill streaks that are familiar to a set of perks, field upgrades, and kill streaks in multiplayer. Assault, medic, and recon. So there's going to be different types of people that you're going to be able to play. Kits are leveled up by earning stars through missions and mission-related challenges, which gives all 3 of these launch missions plenty of replayability. That's amazing. I really think they took their time with this and created a great separate almost game mode itself to play over and over and over again. That's not going to get stale. We highly recommend completing all 3 specialist missions with 3 stars and have at least 1 kit leveled up to tier 5 before raids. A direct continuation of the campaign are introduced to special ops later in season 1. So this game just has layers and layers and layers and layers to it, and that I'm all for it. I am fully on board with that. Progression systems. So we'll see about this. At launch, there will be more to Modern Warfare 2 than the traditional military ranks. Prior to Season 1 will feature a new Battle Pass system and seasonal prestige. Players will have access to the following progression systems: military ranks, level 1 through 55, pretty standard. Weapon platforms, which is new, which will feature camo and mastery challenges. Most will include progression trees with the ability to unlock platform-specific universal attachments, with some also allowing you to unlock receivers, which serve as additional functional weapons within the platform. Special ops kits, those can be leveled up, so those are the things that you're going to be taking into raids to a maximum of level 10. Base operator unlock challenges, 18 operators through challenges, kind of like we've had before, daily challenges and additional challenges, all for getting your XP up, which is awesome. And then we'll be able to get a breakdown of this soon to come. My dog is walking in the background. Operators, 25 available at launch. Weapons, over 50 unique weapons. As we found out today, there are 51, 30 weapons platforms. Gameplay mechanics, movement, firing, and other fundamental features are shared between all games within Modern Warfare 2 universe. And obviously, Ricochet anti-cheat. We'll see how well that actually works. So here come the operators. Read these out real quick. Chewie, Gromsko, Gus, Cleo, Luna, Nova, Reyes, Zimmo, Farah, Ghost, Price, and Soap, to name a few of them. That was 12 of, I believe they said there are 18 or 30 of them, 25. So, excuse me. So neither of those, but it seems like here are the rest of those as well. Or this is Spec Grew, Team Spec Grew. And here's a bit about all of them. And then here's Cortax team. Axel, Callisto, Connor, Fender, Harangi, Hutch, Koenig, Rose, Stiletto, Zero, and Oni. I'm sure everyone's excited. The Infamous Rose skin is going to come back. We're not going to read through all of those. Weapons and weapon platforms and the Gunsmith. At launch, there will be 33 unique weapon platforms available to unlock through the military ranks. Each weapon platform can contain up to 6 weapons, which can be obtained by leveling up specific weapons within a weapon platform. If you played the beta, you obviously saw kind of how this works. It's a little complicated, but once you start getting into it, it kind of starts making sense on its own. By unlocking these weapon platforms and completing all applicable weapon platform progression thresholds, you'll have 51 primary and secondary weapons to choose from for a loadout. That is a lot of guns. That is going to be a lot of work for mastery. All these are on one shared engine, which is great. Anti-cheat on day 1, but it's probably going to take some time to get up and moving. Additional intel. So we got some Twitch drops coming October 28th to November 6th. Link your Activision account, Twitch accounts, check out any of the streamers that have drops enabled on Twitch and redeem rewards. So it looks like you'll be able to get, it looks like a sniper rifle blueprint, one emblem, weapon tag, or charm, 30 minutes for another calling card, and then looks like an image and an emblem. So that's kind of cool. Medallion 141 weapon charm, Death's Angel calling card, something in my teeth weapon sticker, and the Watchdog 141 weapon blueprint unlocks at 60 minutes. So if you're anyone like me that watches Call of Duty a bunch, just go on Twitch, have it up in the background or something while you're working or whenever. Doesn't really matter. It's only an hour. That's not even that much time. The hard part is finding someone decent enough to watch on Twitch and not YouTube, but that's okay. Viewership rewards and how to earn. Gear up, launch a COD shop. So here's some stuff. And then if you haven't gotten your pre-order yet and you want to play the access to campaign in a day, depending on when you're watching this, it comes out on Thursday, so 2 days from now. Go ahead and get that pre-order in so you can play early access campaign and grab some of those really great rewards that they are doing, which I am happy that they've come out with all that. But that's it for this, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It's way different content than I've ever done before. We'll see how this one does to see if we'll do it again in the future. But let me know in the comments what you think, how I can make this better, anything like that. Like and subscribe if you feel like it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.